Hey guys, this is Kevin over at jazztime.com. Jazztime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you want to know the price of the watch, simply click on the links in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we would greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch from jazztime.com once in a while. Today we'll be reviewing the Patek Philippe Nautilus. This is a reference number 5711. We'll be going over the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. So jumping right into the dial. So the style configuration I currently have in my hand here is index hour markers with a double indice for the 12 o'clock position for landmarking, easier viewing of the time. Specifically, dial color is a white dial, nice flat white dial. The other colors you can get this watch in is the most popular, blue, and then also a rhodium sort of slatish color as well with a sort of gradient to it. But the white style dial is still holds its own, as it's a very unique style dial as well. As I mentioned, you have the very beautiful sort of white color, just that flat white coloration, and then it's accented by the hour markers and the hour and minute hand being sort of outlined in a sort of black outlining of steel, whereas the blue and those rhodium dials, they have just a plain stainless steel for those hour markers. So this is sort of like a miniature panda version of for the specific dial color, and it works very nicely, as that, you know, the white and black very complement each other very nicely. At the 3 o'clock position, we have the date window there. I do apologize. Let me go ahead and move this hand out of the way here so you can actually see the date window. So let's move that up. And there we are. So there's the date window there. So as you would see on such things like Rolex watches, you have the Cyclops lens for magnification of the date. You don't have any of that here for the Patek Philippe, the Nautilus rather. It's just the numeral itself is very easy to read without any magnification. It's just a very clean dial overall. Besides that, we just have the Patek Philippe name at the 12 o'clock position. So it's just a very simple dial, but but obviously very recognizable dial from the Patek Philippe Nautilus line. One thing to mention is the dial, the sort of horizontal lining of the dial, the horizontally embossed portion of it adds a little sort of depth to the dial itself and gives it sort of a third dimensional feel to it, as you can see from the side, sort of rivets across the dial. It makes it much more appealing to look at. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the bezel now. The bezel is still a stainless steel bezel. Nicely brush polish. As you can see, the grain is nicely polished from top to bottom, in uniform with the lugs of the case as well, top to bottom. Nice outlining of high polish all around the sides of the bezel to catch a little bit more light and add a little more gleaming shine to the face of the watch to give it a little more oomph. But besides that, the shaping is very unique to the Patek line, the Patek Nautilus line, as it is sort of the reminiscence of a porthole construction, like the portholes of a boat ship where you would be looking out to sea. This is sort of looking into your watch dial and seeing how beautiful it is. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the case now. The case is also in a stainless steel, as I mentioned. It's already brushed on the lugs. Just small uses of high polish here and there. Just this high polish on the side of the case, high polish on the bezel, brush polish on the sides of the case, brush polish on this side as well with the crown side. The specific size of this watch is a 40 millimeter watch, and once again we're gonna go take a look at the side. It's actually a very thin case, so will fit under the suit cuffs, dress cuffs very easily, and sits low profile to your wrist. So it's not a very hefty watch, and not a very hefty watch at all. You can wear this throughout the day. You probably won't get any wrist fatigue wearing this. The specific measurement of that height is 8.3 millimeters. On the other side, once again, showing you the crown side, you can see the Patek logo on the crown itself there. As we move on to the crown functions, the crown itself is a winding crown. or rather a screw down crown, which helps keep this watch water resistant specifically for 120 meters, which is about 400 feet or so. Unwinding the crown counterclockwise will unscrew the crown out. In the standard position where the crown is now, and this is where you can wind the watch. About 15 to 20 winds is all you need to get the watch started from a dead stop. Pulling the crown out to the next position will allow you to adjust the date instantaneously and very simply and easily. As you can see at the 3 o'clock position, date's just swapping very quickly. Of course, there's always 2 revolutions, 24-hour period for the date to change once. So 1 and 2. Pulling the crown out to the final position will allow you to adjust the time. Set the hand. The hands can move back and forth, so bi-directional movement. No stopping of the second hand. Pressing the crown back in, and then always make sure screw it nice and tight in against the case, as you want to keep that water resistance, as I mentioned, 120 meters. Moving on to the bracelet now. This is a very beautifully tapered bracelet from the lug to the links, before it goes into sort of a uniform shape to the sort of butterfly deployment clasp. So we move throughout to the other side as well. You can see that tapering continuing from the other side as well. Very nice usage of high polish, making it sort of a dressier watch. Instead of being a full brush polish, we have the nice high polish being tapered through each individual brush link before it becomes a uniform to the center, where this is where the sort of safety lock sits on top of a butterfly deployment. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. One side out and the other side out as well. Then we have the Patek Philippe name embossed onto the clasp blades there. You can see. So side profile of it, you can see. Curves very nicely to fit very comfortably against the underside of your wrist. So we're going to go ahead and place that back together. And there we are. That's a Patek Philippe bracelet. So very, very beautifully designed. Yellow gold oscillator. The oscillator being the sort of portion when this watch is sitting on your wrist. The automatic movement, rather the inertia from your wrist, just moving it in general, will cause the oscillator spin, therefore winding your watch as you just go about your day. So your watch will always be keeping time as long as you have this on your wrist and just walking around. And if not, it does have a power, the movement itself does have a power reserve. It is the specific caliber is a 26-330S.C movement. So very beautiful movement. All right, so let me actually go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist. So once again, we're going to look for that sort of safety on top. Open up one side, open up the other side, place it on the wrist, one side in. Actually, won't put it on the other side just yet. But anyways, so here's the watch on the wrist, 40mm watch. Doesn't look too big on my wrist. Once again, look at that profile. Very simple, very sleek profile against the wrist. So we'll fit those suit cuts, dress cuts very nicely. And once again, while not as popular as the blue dial, the white dial itself, it's still unique in its own way. Once again, that blue and black sort of making this its own mini style panda dial, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous as well. And just very recognizable Nautilus shaping. So if you're interested in this watch or any other watch for the lowest possible price, check out our website at jazztime.com. We have the lowest prices guaranteed. And if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And If you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.